Well, everybody, we're back at it again. It's time to get up to Silver 3. We got a 46 card deck, 15 card extra deck, and we opened up not the best double Gold Fang, Chalice, Typhoon, and Terrifying. So our opponent opens up with Obedience School. Okay, we're gonna see a bunch of we're playing the Melfies. Woo, everybody, it's time to get all Melfi on us. Ugh. Nothing against the Melfies. I just really don't have much of a way to deal with them because they bounce. And they do a whole lot of bouncing. I mean, we'll see what our top deck is. The problem with Melfies is that they just bounce all over the place. And that is not exactly an easy thing to deal with. Time for a staring contest. And then the first, each beast time magic control will be destroyed by battle card effect. It is not destroyed. You can target 3 beast monsters in your graveyard with different names. I think the best option here is to hit staring contest, just so I don't have him cycling around a bunch of Melfies. He's already got a Wally in hand. I don't know if Beating School keeps the effect off of Pony. So, I mean, there's Wally. In Obedience School. I mean, a Day of Peace. I guess we can fire it. Eldritch isn't bad. I don't think right now it's really worth doing anything with Eldritch. I don't know why I set that Gold Fang now thinking about it. Because they technically can still attack, we just technically cannot die. The rest of this turn, as this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters at Beast. Also, they are destroyed during the end phase. Why is it first time each... Alright, you control would be destroyed, it is not. Right, hide and seek. Which basically turns off Terrifying Trap Hole. We'll Chalice. Just turn off the forest. Melfi of the forest. I mean, I still don't know how we're winning. We do need basically get rid of hide and seek. At least we got rid of him from getting his hands on a Melfi. Alright, those two away. To make IP. The problem is now this Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare is useless to us. And it has sprites in it. So you know what? I think we're just going to pass now. I don't think there's any more purpose of playing this game. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Not much with this hand, that is for sure. We'll just keep the fuse line in hand. We'll see what our opponent's playing. But there's a point in me right now that thinks there's a good chance we might have passed, like, the absolute ability to actually play in Master Duel Masochist. And it may be now that we really just don't have any real way to win. Besides just, like, straight up praying and hoping we meet Jake or bots. That's like it until we get a competent strategy that, like, wins games. So we got generators, huh? Okay, well, we have a kaiju here. Boss stage, which I really didn't want to see. I mean, unless he can get rid of the swords, I think we're pretty fine. Tribute it. Get another big generator out. Then we have boss stage. Turn over cards added from your main deck to your opponent's hand, except during the damage step, you can special summon one generator monster from your deck at defense position. If you special summon a generator monster, you can special summon as many generator tokens as possible and attack special but destroy them during the end phase, even if this card leaves the field. Alright. Generator boss quest. And if you do, add up to 2 generator spell traps with different names from each from each other. So the shadow. You contribute this XYZ special summon one non-fairy generate XYZ monster from your extra deck. You can attach cards from your field and or graveyard to special monster as material. You detach one material from this card. Each player draws a card, and each player drew attaches 1 card from their hand to the field. Well, there goes my swords. Alright, now let's trigger the effect. To detach 1 card, we both draw. And then attach 1 card from their hand to the field to this card. Unfortunately, I think Odd Eyes Fusion should be it. I mean, technically we're not dead, but I mean, here's the problem. Here comes all the generator tokens. Oh no, he's gonna do the so defense position generator. When's the other effect? Oh, during your opponent's turn. I mean, just kill me. I mean, we're not winning. Kangato blocks 1 thing. Another Galvaton. We've already used this ability, but it's a quick effect. So basically, he'll be able to summon, and then we just get a bunch of generator tokens at that point. I mean, we're not dead, but God knows we don't survive. So all I can really do is kaiju this, and then that's really about it. I can get the donut for all I care. But there's no way for me to deal with the kaiju and his guys, so I mean, yeah, there's nothing we can do. You know, in retrospect with that last game, maybe we could have actually won it. A 57 card deck, okay. 6 card extra deck. Maybe it's Blue Eyes or something. But maybe we could have actually won it. I'm trying to think. I mean, we did have a guy we could put face down. We have Gungato. Okay. We're going to increase our life points by 1,000 with Don Keto, the Cure Master. Then we're both going to draw a card. Basically, we have scales here, by the way, which is pretty nice. Wait, there is a Blue Eyes. I kind of like all these cards. I think we'll get rid of the Abyss Actor because we have our Predaplan high scale, so honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. A Shard of the Greediest Greed Man. I do like when we get Shards of the Greediest Greed Man. If another monster is normal summon or flip summon, gain 500 life points. Well, I mean, I guess we got my Jank Wish. I also got my wish for scales. We'll seal down everything. We'll go summon Ellyman. And you know what? I am going to just normal summon Goldfang here. Because I got a lot of good, low scales right now, so I think Goldfang can be more of an attacker. Main phase 2, we'll set the Predaplant trap card. Not the Predaplant trap card, the trap hole. Alright, so a couple more turns on the good old Shard of the Greediest Greed Man. Very interesting strategy right now. That's probably an imperm. That's the only reason you put something in the same column is because of an imperm. A day of the pace. I don't want to be very peaceful right now. I want to be very violent. 18. 25. Main 2. You can still activate a Day of the Peace. That's hilarious. So we will be very peaceful people. While the Kaiju isn't great to see, I guess it's better. I mean, yeah, he gets a whole bunch of cards, but I don't take any battle damage involving any attacks here. Yep. That's impressive that you can actually use a Day of the Peace after you technically have gone to the battle phase, as we see yet another Shard of Greed. I mean, technically he has to use it. I mean, look how big his deck is. But technically we won it with these two if he doesn't have a Magical Library! Well, you could have had one counter there, son. Why did we put it into attack? I don't know. That Chalice will actually be good against the Magical Library if that starts getting out of hand. Probably should have put Eldritch in defense, but retrospect, I guess it doesn't really matter because we can Eldritch the swords. Sure, man. You can draw a card. You're gonna Time Machine back this in. Still in attack position, by the way. That's hilarious. It has to come in the exact same battle position it does. You know what? I wanted some jank wins. We got some jank wins. We had to sacrifice a few decks, and we may have had a chance against the generator. I'm not saying we did. Even with what we got, I don't think we were winning against that generator deck anyways. But I'm glad we got a win against some jank. That is absolutely how we're going to have to win Masochist right now. Because it feels like Master Duel has just evolved to be way a little harder for Masochist strategies right now to win. But anyways, 2 legacy packs, a master pack. Let's go crack them open. Fresh new Yu-Gi-Oh card. You gotta smell them. Where's my smell-o-vision on my computer? What do we got? Zelomatic Cladis. Well, first off, we don't really got much level 8. If this face-up would be destroyed by battle, you attach 1 0 from this card. Each time your opponent activates a card effect, except the spell cards, and effects place 1 spell counter on this card. When that card resolves, max 9, you can remove 3 spells counters from this card, apply 1 of the effects, add a spell or spellcaster effect monster from your deck to your hand, add 1 spellcaster monster from. So we had a spellcaster strategy. This actually isn't too bad, because then I think we could actually have level 8s. First, Mino, the Mobile Fortress. Once per turn, you can special summon. Yeah, we're not special summoning Mech Lords. A super heavy Samurai card that we need the strategy for. And we got Tuner's High. Didn't generate a secret pack. Discard 1 monster, special summon for your deck 1 tuner monster with the same original type and attribute, but 1 level higher than discard a monster in your hand. Yeah, the only real tuning we're doing is for BLs, and we really just don't have any other tuners than DD Orthos. I guess we could discard 1 monster, but it has to be 1 higher, so you'd have to discard a level 2 Dark monster. Dark, I think, Fiend, and then to get DD Orthos. And then DD Orthos triggers on special summon that we can only summon Fiends. A Battle Wasp, a Reptilian Naima. During your main phase, if you have a reptile monster in your graveyard, we would basically never be able to achieve that. Jury Punk Nashimari Surprise for the Punk archetype. And then finally, Destruction Swordsman Fusion if we ever fought the strategy with that deck. Well, nothing to really throw in the deck. Not surprised, just a lot of cards to basically facilitate other strategies. Not really our strategy. We got Eternal Rest. Destroy all monsters equipped with equipped cards. Sure, I'm definitely going to play an equip kill spell deck. And we got some Fiend's Hand. The Fiend's Hand, even though there's hands in that picture. Arms that reach out from the swamp of chaos to drag down the unwary. Yeah, and then we've seen these two before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, got 1 win to Silver 3. Let's go get it. Time to play some more YuGiOh! And we opened the donut! No high scale, by the way, but we opened the donut. I need to get some more high scales. Some actual good high scales in our deck. Some more 8s. Would be nice. No. I'm not playing any Primites. No. We're not playing Primites. Time for more gaming. What do we got this time? And yeah, I know maybe we should check that the Primite strategy. But the Primites are basically vanilla monsters, and my guess would be it was Primite Blue Eyes, and yeah, I really just don't want to play through the Blue Eyes, and I really don't want to play Snake Eyes or anything DBL Star or Snake Eyes related, so we're not playing this strategy either. Once again, we're back on the same duel field. Not bad. We got actually our scale line here and Gizmek and all this. The quick question is, what is our opponent playing? Okay, well that doesn't tell me anything. Planet Pathfinder. Well, I mean, he's got the... This should... Oh, it's Flu. Okay. We haven't seen Flu in a long time. You burnt your normal summon. Oh, no, right. Flu... The stupid field spell effect. Of course they just have Rabina. Oh no, wait, I forgot. They have to... Okay, so they banished Eaglin for Rabina. Eaglin back to hand. Rabina to get anything they want. Okay, how are we outing this strategy? I mean, I guess we have it out for the MPEM. This Eldritch is just like a rot in our hand. And like I said, there's not... We don't have a way to stop this ability from going off. So, I mean, how am I supposed to stop this? I mean, I guess Gizmek pops something, but if that's the trap card, I guess we're kind of screwed. Look at this hand. I mean, honestly, I know this deck a little bit on the ways, but I mean, there's not much we can really do. They just go down a train, and we really just don't have any way to stop like the train from going off every single time. So yeah, let's pass on the Flu. Well, this is either game 4 or 5 that we've passed on so far. 5-card extra deck, 40-card deck. So if we lose this one, I believe I'll check, but we may be on a pity pack. All right, not bad so far. 5-card extra deck usually tells me it's some form or another of a starter deck. Did the Live Twins get a starter deck? I think they did. I think they actually got a starter... Well, that's not a Live Twin card, if I've ever seen it. But 4-Mage Fire Dancer. If this card is on a special summon, you can add one 4-Mage monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. You can use the effect of Dancer once per turn. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle card effect, you can target one face-up monster and lose 500 attack. Cup Trick. Did Perform Mages get a starter deck? Target one Perform Mage XYZ monster control attach this card to its material. If this card is added to your extra deck, you can add one face-up Perform Mage. Holy crap. I haven't seen any of these. If you control a Perform Mage monster in the field, you can special summon this card from your hand, but while it's face up in the field, you cannot special summon on 6 Perform Mage monsters. You only use the effect of this. This card special summon, you can reduce his level by 1. So that does get him that will get him an XYZ monster. Which then allows for Cup Trick to become a material to it. Which again, we have a Kaiju. We have a normal summon. We have this. Perform Mage, Trapeze. Are these all new? Trapeze High Magician. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects while it has material. Opponent takes any effect damage you would have taken a number of times each turn up to the number of attached materials of this card. If this card Perform Mage Trapeze Magician as material gains the effect. Okay. Well, I definitely know what we're doing with it. We're definitely just going to Kaiju over it. And then we could just go Afterburner. Afterburner, kill my own Kaiju, and then we can normal summon, special summon, and then we have a scale. So I mean, depending on what else we get. So did they actually get a starter deck in the game now? Did Perform Mage actually now get a starter deck? It feels like it. They got a starter deck. I mean, 5 cards in the extra deck is usually a starter deck. Well, the scale line is not very great. Let's turn you can target one special summon monster on the field. Its attack defense become equal to its current attack defense until the end of its turn, even as card leaves. Oh, actually, no. I didn't care about bringing the Gizmek out. Oh, that's actually a really good normal summon there, because that gets us the donuts. Alright, let's do this. Kaiju away, all that. Nope. Then we're going to go maneuvers, or the afterburner. And we won by the power of afterburner. Because my opponent thought I was on Sky Strikers. Alright, well that was fun. Jank win. I do like it when we play the Jank. We're more like a starter deck. But nonetheless, that's a V3 deer for us. 3 legacy packs, 1 master pack. Let's open it up. The newest master pack. Fresh from our win. Ooh, you are. It's gonna make me have to go back in to try to get our secret pack. Alright, what do we got? A Fire Fist? Again, the Fire Fist stuff could be good if we, saw more stuff. But a dragon into our collection isn't bad. Abyss Scale of the Kraken, again for mermails. We've already seen that one, we've seen that one, we've seen that one, we've seen that one. A Melfi Penny, okay. Melfi's, I think, could be still a very interesting strategy. I think we just need a lot more Melfi stuff. Ooh! Oh, we already have a title in our collection? I think we did. It doesn't generate a secret pack, but that is 2 title now. So if we can get a water strategy going, a Dragon Ruler is not half bad. We must already have a Dragon Ruler in our collection. Think we pulled title? I can't remember. Anyways, it's bonus pack time. It's that time of the day where we just skip the bonus packs and let's see what we got. Queen Butterfly Danius. If you control this normal set card, quick effect, you target up to 3 level 4 or lower insect monsters. Yeah, well, we can stop reading that. Jabbing Panda. If 2 or more beast monsters are on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Only special summon once. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can target one face of monster you control. Gets 5 to attack. Alright. Basically, we would need to be playing a beast warrior strategy. Dances with the beast when your opponent monster clears a direct attack, while the combined attack of all face-up monsters they control is 8,000 or higher. Special summon 3 monsters from originate's attack position, 1 each from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Yeah, we're not playing that one. I don't know how often we're ever going to get 8,000 or higher. Gemini Summoner for Geminis. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, pay 500 life points. Summon select 1 Gemini monster from your hand, or norm someone face up Gemini monster you control. Yeah, we're not playing that. That's a vanilla, and we've already seen Spark. Well, we got our achievement. We're at Silver 3. Only 3 more levels. Silver 3, Silver 2, and Silver 1 to go. We'll see you here all next time as we climb Silver 2.